See, I've got a little issue that I need to resolve. When I run cords out of the shop, or an air compressor hose, or a cord to this camper you see here behind me, I have to run it, leave a door open and run out the door. That's the problem. I don't like having to do that. And occasionally, I need to run the garden hose inside. I have to run it through the door. Today, I think I got a solution to that issue. And instead of going through the door, opening the door, what I'm gonna do, you can see right here, I made me a mark on this tin, and I'm gonna put this PVC in here with this lid on it, right like this, and I'm gonna fasten that. And so anytime I need to bring a cord out of the shop, I'll have me a little access hole here. What I've done already, I measured over, tried to be sure. I hope I'm sure. I hope it works. If it don't, I can do something else. But I've tried to measure over and be sure I'm not going to hit a stud. I've got a couple of pairs of 10 snips here. One of them's right and one of them's left. I guess one of them's Democrat and the other one's Republican. I don't know which is which. I always wear the latest, greatest personal protective gear when cutting tin, gloves, eye protection. I don't know, you may have to pull a permit or something, I don't know. I'm making this just frog hair outside the line. Hopefully. There we go. And so that should fit in there like that. I'm gonna get a jigsaw, like I showed you right here. Got them 1-bys in there. Get a jigsaw and cut that out. There's part of it. Sweet. Now, I don't think that bit I got's long enough. I'm gonna get a longer bit so I can do the zoop, zoop, zoop through the wall, cut the inside, and you know what I mean. Got a butterfly bit on here. A little bit longer. And I'm just gonna sight about where the center of this is. Go to the other side of the wall, the inside, and drill out and, do the deal. So there's the inside of the wall. Why am I going with this bigger pipe? Well, I think it's going to require it to get that plug through there. And so I just need to cut that out and screw that pipe. And I am in business. And of course you need to know how the building was built, who built it, because you certainly don't want to get into any wires or wars. I'm just going. I may come back and line this hole. Right now, I just want to get this here through there and not through the door. You know what? Alrighty. So I'm going to put that right up there and put a couple little screws in there to hold it, if I can. I think I can. I think I can. Won't take much. I'm going to caulk it in place anyway. There we go. That will go right on there. Tell you what, let's feed a wire through there. You want to? Are you ready? All right, coming out. You see that? You see that wire coming? See what I see? I got a big old hole here. So what do we need to do that? I say we cut a little piece of wood with just a little cutout right there and use for a stopper. So made this little high-tech plug here, and I believe a fella can stick that right in there. What do you think? Think we're in business? I think so. Hey, you see how this is hanging down here? Now I won't lose either one. What? Why didn't I think of that? See, I know some of y'all are thinking, why don't you just put you a couple of long metal screws, siding screws, right there, and you can just set that right there. That's a great idea. Why didn't you say something earlier? Let me go get a couple of screws. You know, most of the time you guys never let me down, but you sort of let me down right there. But that's all right. So what you want me to do is stick a screw right here, screw right there, and screw right there. Is that what you was thinking about? That way it won't be hanging down in the way, and it will always be there. Plus I got the insurance rope on here. I could shorten that now, and it wouldn't stick out in at all. I think we make a pretty good team. Let's look at it on the inside. So there we go. Yeah, I see a little daylight through there right now, but I won't when I get that caulked. And this just hangs out here just wonderfully. I got a tube of this Lexar. It's not that old, but it was open. And it is good stuff. My job here is done. So I guess you can say that's how you make a mailbox access door flap thing so you can bring stuff out of your building without opening the door. Now, could I have mounted that other thing, the receptacle on the outside? Absolutely. But I also, from time to time, I need to get the air hose out here. From time to time, run the garden hose from out here to in there. From time to time, I need to bring electrical, just a regular drop cord out here. This comes in pretty handy for me. I don't know about you. You may not, if you got a situation like this, but this comes in pretty handy for me. I don't know. These fittings were not as cheap as I'd like. I think I got about $8 in it. But anyway, I'm pleased. I'm tickled. Hey, I know this hole through the wall is just a little thing, but to me, it made a big difference. Hey, thank you for watching Sawdust and Sweat NC and for your support. You may have come here as a stranger. I hope the next one you watch, and I hope you'll watch some more Sawdust and Sweat NC. Consider yourself my friend.